And now it really sets the stage for what I love and what you love, Kate. In this game of adjustments, in the game of back and forth, who's going to respond next?
2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
Pistol. Up.
Running back sent in motion. From the gun, Mayfield. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Run. What's up?
3rd down, here's Mayfield. Quick slant, that's Williams. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down.
Hey, alert 33. Run. Point it right. Hey, alert. What's up?
Baker now from the gun. He's got a man left. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down.
Pistol. What's up?
Baker throwing again. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Brian Branch has it.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down.
76, help. 76. Okay.
They'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Go.
Offense in the hurry up here.
Show.
Caught by Deebo Samuel. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Working quickly here. From the 48. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down at the 36.
Here we go, fellas. Here we go.
Offense up to the line fast.
76. 76. Hold on. Check.
On first down, it's Gibbs. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4. Second and 6 coming up here.
5.
Tight end in motion left. This is Gibbs on second down. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. We're through one quarter of this opening weekend of football. Couple of zeros on the board right now. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up after the break. Back and beginning the second quarter. Lions in possession. They'll need a big play to continue a nice drive. It's third and very long. Shotgun snap here to Goff. Pass complete to Gibbs. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
2 for 1. 2 for 1. Whoa. Listen. What?
On first down, it's Goff. And they will score. Touchdown, Detroit! The Lions get the game's first points here in the second. Kicking team on to try the PAT. Got a good plant in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the Lions take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1 for 1. Fox now to kick this one away. Return starts from the goal line. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. They give to Irving, left side. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Good rip on first down. That brings up second and 2.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
King! Alert! Done!
Here's second and 2. Catch made by Bucky Irving. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up. Well, no luck on his first look of the game. And now they face second down.
Watch out!
Throwing again is Baker. This is caught by Trey Palmer. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Wow, very quick throw, but they couldn't connect. Trying to find his tight end. So second down coming up.
Hey, I know nobody's perfect, and all you have to do is listen to me and how many words I screw up. But you certainly expect those throws of that length to be 100%. They've got to be borderline automatic in this offense.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10, Mayfield. Irving hauls it in. And able to get this down to the 15 before going out.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, kid, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best of it.
Good. Alert, 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 alert.
Mayfield to throw again. Short pass brought in. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. It's a 6-yard gain. That sets up 1st and goal.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Mayfield now from the gun. He's got it. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal. Irving can't fight past that line. They stop him at the 3. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. And that's a Tampa Bay touchdown. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
That one right down the middle. And the Buccaneers tie it up as he nails his first try of the season. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Returnable from the 1. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful return. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Go. Do up.
Out of the shotgun, Goff. Completed to his running back. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. Offense in the hurry up here.
Hell, you won. 5.
2nd and 3. He beams one deep right side. We're at the 2-minute warning now from Raymond James. The Lions looking down a very long field. So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. From the gun, Goff. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Jamel Dean makes the play. And the Buccaneers will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Well, that's now his second time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the second on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
Mayfield on 1st and 10. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. So that brings up 2nd down.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and then more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
2nd down, Mayfield to pass. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down.
When we think about safeties, I mean, it's just right in the name, right? The safety is the last line of protection in the passing game. We don't think of them as blitzers. But, Kate, let me tell you, for a safety blitz to get home, they got to be great disguisers. They can't show that blitz early. That safety didn't, and the quarterback took the brunt of the contact.
And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Return starts from the goal line. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful return. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Straight ahead with Gibbs. He's got to gain a 6 there. That's Antoine Winfield Jr. up to make that play. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense. What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead, well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. Motion man sent left. Goff on 3rd. Nabs along that sideline. Samuel. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that'll be 1st down, Detroit.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. This is a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
1st down throw from Goff. He's throwing deep to the left side. It is caught at the 20. There it is. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions get some late points and the lead. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
That had just enough leg. It's over the crossbar and good. And the Lions take a 4-point lead. Fox now to kick this one away. Chooses to bring this one out. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Run. Real. Regular. Kings. Dot.
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. On the move, headed right. And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it'll be 2nd down.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
From the gun, Mayfield. He's trying to push the field. That's complete inside the 35. And they're going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers get some late points and the lead. Mike Evans with the touchdown. McLaughlin attack on the extra point. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Buccaneers push their lead to 3. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flight. Fielded just shy of the end zone. And he gets crunched by a big hit right at the 25 to end that return. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. They kick the running back in motion. Goff on 1st and 10. That's complete to Sam Laporta. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Timeout taken by the offense, their 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches.
Louis.
Throwing is gone. Forced out to his right. This one is hit by a defender and winds up incomplete.
You ask a lot of your defenders on that field. It is not easy to play defense in today's NFL. Not only stay in their assignments, hip pocket, but to make plays on the ball as it arrives. He was challenged with an intermediate throw, and he swatted it away with ease.
Still inches to go on 3rd down.
14.
Handoff to Gibbs from the gun. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Now the offense going to take its third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
1st and 10 from the 41. We send a man in motion. Throwing from the gun. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Jamel Dean makes the play. And the Buccaneers might be able to get some points late after the interception.
This is a time that the communication upstairs from the booth, Kate, down to the field, it starts to get just a little bit hot. These eyes in the sky, they've got to help this quarterback try to see the field, because right now, with the third interception, man, he is killing his team.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48.
Pistol.
Throwing, Baker. Chased out to his right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
Here comes the final play of our first half. One final shot before halftime. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Heward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Shotgun handoff to Irving. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Aiden Hutchinson, energetic as always after making the stick. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
At the 36-yard line.
Good.
Baker now from the gun. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. Working quickly here.
Green.
Brings up 3rd down.
Point it right. Hey, alert!
3rd and long for him here. He fires one deep down the right. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Terrion Arnold has it. They worked hard to have the halftime lead, Brock, but now that defense working hard to take it away.
Not wasting any time, are they? You know, they love to say about baseball, Kate, baseball's a game of adjustments. So is the NFL, and especially in the second half. You have all that data from the first half. You want to take it all in, and defensively you want to adjust exactly what they did to take the ball away there to begin the second.
He's contained at the line for no gain. That's Antoine Winfield Jr. up to make that play. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got a tackle behind the line, but a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
Here we go, 76, 76. Set.
Here's a counter give to Gibbs. And he gets it forward to steal about a yard out of that. Tackle made by Kalijah Cansey. Give him a yard back on the play. Now it's 3rd and 10.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. Shotgun snap here to Goff. Oh no, they get him yet again. That's Antoine Winfield Jr. And the Buccaneers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
And this one doesn't go far.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
2nd down now, 7 to go.
Real. Real. Option. Regular. What's that?
Off the play fake, here's Mayfield. He throws a bullet to the center. This is brought in at the 15. And they're going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
That one splits the uprights. And the Buccaneers make it a 10-point ball game. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
That's just a good play to mix up what you're doing and keep that defense guessing. The execution, that's pretty well done too. Creating the space for a solid pickup.
Super.
Going left side, Williams with it. He's only going to manage to get back to the line. That's Antoine Winfield Jr. up to make that play. Offense up to the line fast. Go. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. He finds Laporta. And he's able to cross the 40 before going out. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, It's just a little icing on the cake.
Running it with David Montgomery. And he drives it up past the 45. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on second down.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Second and 6 coming up here. Coming right is Gibbs. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Not able to get away from the big Vita Vea. They pick up 1 on the run. Need more, though. That takes him to 3rd and 5.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Cut. 4 now.
Looking to throw. Goff. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. On comes Jack Fox to handle the 4th down punt for the Lions. And he drives this one into the pouring rain. And he found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up. A nice 15-yard pickup on the return. And the Buccaneers will get set to go on offense. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
6. Alert, alert! Alert, alert! What's up?
On the give, this is Irving. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game, right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Good. What's up?
From the 28. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Set. What's up?
Mayfield now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's Buccaneers football with a slight lead. Just got to hang on for one final quarter. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Irvin here from the gun. And he's got it up to midfield and into Lions territory. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Set. Hey, alert, 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 alert. Up. What's up?
Baker now off the play fake. He fires one deep down the middle. He's got it deep downfield. And in, touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. Jalen McMillan with the touchdown. I think we actually saw him call it early there, Brock. He made that throw, and then he signaled it was gonna be a touchdown. Like a guy calling it before his three-pointer goes through the net.
Oh, you mean like Larry Legend Bird?
Ooh.
In the three-point shooting contest in the 80s?
Or maybe like a Tyrese Maxey. But whatever.
The kids aren't alive, I get it. Yeah, they weren't alive in the 80s. They didn't see Larry Legend do it, but he did. And he anticipated, just like the quarterback.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. He's going to return it from a yard or 2 deep. He stopped on the return at the 27. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Gibbs now from the gun. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
One thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Hey, 76! 76! 76! Hold on. Check. What?
Out of the shotgun, Goff. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Here he is on 3rd and long. And they pick him off again. And the Buccaneers will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
I don't know how many you could have next to you, Kate, that have been in this spot before, okay? I have thrown 5 interceptions in the game, and happened to be our rivalry game back in college. It was one of the most humbling, horrific experiences of my life. Please, Coach, take this player out. We do not need to see another interception added to his ledger.
Running left, this is Irving. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Point it right, point it right, point it right. Watch out!
Right back to Irving now. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. That's 5, it looks like, on the play. So now it's going to be 3rd and 8.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you're going to be a Pro Bowler.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
Watch out!
Mayfield will look to throw. He's on the move. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. Big gain downfield. And he hauls it in for the Tampa touchdown. The Buccaneers put up even more points in a win. Mike Evans with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. McLaughlin attack on the extra point. Extra point sent in through the rain. And the Buccaneers make it a 24-point ball game. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Return starts from the goal line. And he only gets to around the 15 before being brought down. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Hold on. Check. We're going to drive.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Jamel Dean makes the play. And it's a touchdown as he brings it back for the pick 6. Defense getting in on the front, Brock, with that 4th quarter lead as they provide a nice little boost there with the pick 6.
Yeah, you could feel some of the desperation of this offense, and when you get into that mode, it is danger time. Defenses love to take advantage of it. I always say to you, Kate, play fast but never in a hurry. You can't be rushed offensively because you can often be rushed into mistakes like that.
That one right down the middle. And the Buccaneers continue piling onto this lead. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. From his own end zone, here we go. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him.
At their own 18-yard line.
They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Tonight. Horrible.
Off the gut they go with Gibbs. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
All right, here we go. Second down. Another one for Gibbs. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
You know you love some of my buzzwords, kid. I know you do. And this one was about willpower. He got the rock a long way from the chains and put his teammates on his back for a heck of a run and a great try at that first down.
We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Tampa. Lions trying to do some window dressing. Third and just 2 to go. From the gun, Goff. Into traffic, complete. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains.
Time and again, receivers will tell their quarterbacks, just give me a chance. Just give me a chance. Just throw it up and give me the opportunity. Well, in this case, with even 2 defenders trying to cover that wide receiver, couldn't get it done.
Man in motion here. First down throw from Goff. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And forget the turnover, Brock. They take it back for a late touchdown. But we all know getting the interception is the important thing, Brock. But how about this guy having the wherewithal to transition into a really nice return to then get the touchdown out of it, too?
Yeah, that's a great point. We talk about it with receivers, right? Getting vertical right away after making a catch. But same thing for these defenders when they make a pick. They secure the football, sure. But instantly they go back to their offensive days. They want that touchdown, and they want a moment they won't forget.
That one splits the uprights. And the Buccaneers grow their lead yet again. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. A give to Gibbs. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Second down now, 7 to go.
Hey, 5.
Again, it's Gibbs. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. 4 yards on the pickup, and that's going to leave him with 3rd and 3.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. One final shot here. Into the hands of Samuel, complete. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down. So it's a win for the Buccaneers. And they're one of the fortunate teams to begin the season with a 1-0 record. So far, so good to begin this new campaign. So for my partner, Brock Heward, and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott, saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody. The Buccaneers winners, as with that, we sign off from Tampa.